If you're a busy mom like me, or just a busy person in general who is trying to generate some passive income other than your 9 to 5, or completely leave your 9 to 5, that's exactly what I did with digital templates on Etsy. It completely transformed my life, and I had no idea that passive income was even a thing until I decided to do it and just try it out. You see all of these videos all over the internet on different ways to make passive income, and I never felt that any of them really fit what I was trying to do or even knew how to do. So that's where Etsy comes in. I've always shopped on there for years and bought all kinds of great handmade and digital products, and thought, well, why can't I sell digital products on there as well? Everyone's selling social media templates, website templates, things like that. And once you make it, the beauty of that is you don't have to spend any more time on that product, and it just keeps selling over and over again. So the only time and commitment that you have is making the initial product. And that was something that was really important to me as a single mom of 2, because I don't have time to answer every single customer question that they want something tweaked like this and this and this. I want to send them a template link where they can do it themselves and modify it to fit their own needs. So if you're going to start an Etsy shop, there are 3 specific things that you're going to want to focus on. And I have a longer training on this, but I'm going to break it down for you guys really, really quick. So the first thing is going to be your designs. Do not let anyone tell you that if you're not a designer and you're not going to put in the time to learn how to design and do market research, you're going to have things that sell. That is a total lie. You need to know how to do design, number 1, or have the little bit of time that you need to go on Pinterest and research what's selling on Etsy and put those pieces together to come up with designs that are going to sell. Now, in my Facebook group for the course, I do Etsy shop audits. So if you guys are creating designs and wanting feedback on that, I do offer that. And even if you're not in the Facebook group, I offer that as well to audit your shop, just to check and see if your designs are on point or how you can tweak them and make them better, or possibly do better market research. So once you do that and you have your designs, you're gonna wanna focus on SEO. Now that is search engine optimization. If you haven't heard of that before, it's basically like whenever you put anything into a search bar, whether that's on Google or Etsy, any other website, it's the search terms that you're entering that's going to sift through everything and pop up listings that people are gonna see. So you wanna make sure that you're doing the research on that and finding accurate SEO on Etsy or other platforms that you know people are going to research, so that your listings actually pop up. Because if you have good designs but you don't have good SEO, it's not going to matter. Or if you have good SEO and bad designs, it's not going to matter, because they need to work together. So designs are first, SEO is second, and then you're going to want to learn how to market. Now, Etsy is wonderful that you can do Etsy ads, and they do everything for you, but also that's an upfront cost, which if you don't have the time or the energy or the resources to do that, then I recommend learning how to use TikTok, Instagram, or Pinterest. Those are going to be your 3 best friends in getting your designs out there and getting sales made. Now, if you want more information, you can go ahead and take my course. I have step-by-step, click-by-click, because I'm very visual, on how to do this and set up your shop and make your listings and do your research, and all of that's included in there. But if you want to DIY it and do it yourself, I'm a graduate of YouTube University. So there are tons of YouTube videos on how to do this. It's just going to take a lot of time to find the right information. So either way that you decide to do it, definitely get started now, because I seriously am so glad that I did it, and I don't regret ever starting, because things that I made back 2 or 3 years ago are still making me income today. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, you can watch my further training, or like I said, hop on YouTube and see what other creators are saying, or even on TikTok. There are tons of free tutorials out there. If you want to save yourself some time, hop into my course, hop into the Facebook group, and I can answer all of your questions as well as audit your Etsy shop along the way.